Hello everyone, this is SirMadness for the next Solasta tutorial, so we will jump into a new map. On this tutorial we will see some activators, okay, every activators that are not related to the campaigns, okay, so that we have seen all, and we will also link all our tutorial maps together, okay, in one adventure. Okay, so activators and links, oops, and eventually maps links. Okay, so we will see a lot of them. I will list a little later, but we will pick the sewers, a small map, and we have some new music, even though there is all the same name. New music that will come with the next DLC. Of course, when you will saw this, when you will see, sorry, this video, you will have access to the DLC, so no problem to put the music on. Okay, we will pick just a simple map. I don't mess with the real sewer power. Okay, I just need the mood and the activators. So I will reduce everything and place everywhere all the doors and stuff. Okay, double door here. Oh, eventually, sorry for. I will put the jail here. Okay. We have all. We will use the block. So this is a pushable block. Okay. We will put a light here and maybe another one here. Okay, not enlighted. Encounters we have seen all. The loot we can add here a chest. So with this chest I will add a few things. Okay, this is not part of tutorial, but this is more an advice that comes from experience that maybe can be very interesting for everyone. So I strongly recommend to add in your adventure a set of objects. So we will have the thief tools. Okay, so that every group, even if there is no thieves, can play your map with traps and stuff. So very important to add maybe early in the adventure. Okay, some arrows and bolts. Arrows might be okay if you forget this, but bolts are very important because the loot are not very generous with bolts. So think about the crossbowman. Okay, I will strongly suggest to add focus magic, universal one as well. Okay, same thing. This is to cover the needs of a party. Eventually, you can add some food because you will have some fire camp in order to rest, to take your level up and stuff. So this is very important to add food in case. Even though the group will start with food, but we'll never know. So so add some ration. It's okay. And last thing that I will suggest strongly is to add into your adventure at some point, not necessarily at the start, but before the end anyway, a +1 sword. Okay, a short sword, because the short sword can be used by almost everyone, well, almost every group. So this is some safety, if we can say, that the party will have some magical item. Eventually you can add an identification spell, a scroll. Okay, so this set is to prevent your player to be stuck from the start or stuck at some point because he hasn't done the group you might expect. Okay, so this covers a lot of things and allow every type of group to at least survive a bit in a dungeon and maybe reach the end, which is the most important thing. So we will add the fire camp now. Oops, we will pick the adventure activators. Okay, we have the fire camp. So this is it. Just for fun, we add it. Of course, we don't need it, but well, every story needs a fire camp. We have the loot, the bushes to loot. Okay, collectible things with the craftable element. So we will add 2 just for fun, but of course this kind of activator doesn't need a tuto. We take the thing to we take the opportunity to add it. Okay, we will add also some activators. So we will put a bit of decoration. Here we have some evacuation grid. I don't know how to say the name in English. Okay, and on top of this we will add some skill check. Okay, so about the skill check, we will uncheck this in order to see the thing clearly. So we have to choose first if you want to use the strength, the dexterity, etc. Okay, and then choose the difficulty of the roll. Okay, so I like to put it 12 for the beginners, like level 1. You can also check the box and then make it more detailed, so with all skills. Okay, so survival, stealth and stuff. So you pick the one you want if you want this. We will stick with dexterity because this is a little thing in the wall, so the player will have to put his hand on it in order to pick something. Okay, we have the success activations, okay, and failure activations. Also, you can activate or deactivate the activator from the start of the map. So we will uncheck this. The skill check won't be available at the start of the map, okay? But we will set up the thing. So we will need some text, some dialogues, some knowledge, and some knowledge activated, okay? So this is not part of the tuto, but this is more an advice, more a taste. Okay, I like in RPGs when the player is not punished necessarily for everything. Okay, so what we will do here is to grant an item if the player fails. Okay, but if he succeeds, then grant more. So we will add a chrono pop-up. Okay, after searching into the wall, you found a key. Okay, this is the failure. If he fails, he finds a key. Okay, now we will use, of course, the grant item activator in order to give the key, because this is required. So we will pick a golden key and we will have to link, in case of failure, the grant activator the grant item activator, sorry, with the failure as well. So there will be the knowledge and the item, okay? And in case of success, we will duplicate this. After, before leaving, you see something else, okay? So if he succeeds, then we will give another thing, maybe this, an elf amulet, okay, so that the player can't be sick. Nothing very useful, but eventually he can sell it if he don't want. It's a nice gift, but not too powerful, I think. So this is it, and of course we have also to link the golden key, because this one is a bonus, okay? So this is not if you want to punish your player, you can do that. It's up to you totally, okay? But I like the way that the player is pushed forward and rewarded. Okay. So also we will add a last activator. So we have a button eventually. Okay, we will just link the button to the. Here we will pick this operation, okay? Remember the last tuto? Well, not the last, but before the last one. And we will link this thing to the skill check, so that the player won't have access to the skill check until he pushes the button, okay? But the button we won't keep it, just to see the activator. We will reset up the thing right after. Okay, last thing, well, not the last, but before the last thing, we have some plates, okay? So we will, same thing, just activate something with the plate. If we work on it, then it will enlight the torch. And we will duplicate the walls, like here for example, and there, because here there is something to lock. We will hard lock the thing, okay? Well, the more we can. And we will use the last activator that we didn't saw. It's the Tpd Teleporter. So we will put here a TP for one character, okay? And we have to choose a destination, okay? We can activate it, sorry, or unactivate from the start of the adventure if you want. Well, the start of the map. We will let it activated, okay? And we can make it invisible or not. So if you check invisible, you won't ever see, and you can't activate invisible later. So take care with this. You won't see that here there is a TP, okay? So this is a bit tricky for the player. Take care if you make it invisible, that the player either is warned before or is not punished if he uses it, okay? So we will make it visible, and then here is the node. The node is the destination of the teleporter, the TP. So you can rotate it. We don't see very well the arrow, but there is in the middle, okay? So if you have a doubt on the destination, you can check here, of course, orientation north. So we want east, okay? And then you just have to choose and link your node. So the player will work here and then pop up here, okay? And we will activate also, well, we will add also a group teleporter, so that they need to be 4 on this in order to go there. We have to add another node. Or we can make it here. Okay, so we had the destination here. This is just for the example. Of course, you can do several things more complicated and stuff. It's up to you. But basically, the TP works like that. And this is the only solution to, you know that with the exit activator, we can't enter the same map. Yes, so the TP is the solution to this. So we will add as well some ladder. Okay, a bit of a trick with a ladder. We don't really know where the player comes because the icon is not very clear. But you have a hint. Okay, there is a plank here in the ground, so the player will arrive with the plank. Okay, so here we will add our entrance activator. Okay, we will also add some virtual exit. Okay, so that works like virtual loot, virtual knowledge and stuff. Take care that the square with the arrow is free to use, okay, because the player will need it. You can add, like the other exit activator, text to leave, and if you connect to nothing, then you will have the victory screen and stuff. Okay, so this is basically exactly the same thing as that, but that you can put on object. With that, we have everything. So we will just make a quick test. Okay, and we will come back and reset up the skill check. Okay, we are here, then we have our hidden door. Okay, the hidden door works with the difficulty dice of perception. So if you put 1, this is detection, automatic detection. Okay, if you put 13, then it's very complicated, but not impossible. Here we have our skill check that it's not available. Okay, so we have to push the button. Okay, and now this is activated. Take care that the button has activated the authorization of the skill check to activate something. Okay, now we will do the skill check. So this is dexterity. After searching into the wall, you found the key. So we have failed, and we have not the amulet. Okay, but we have the key. Here I forgot to lock the door, so it's not a big deal. The idea was to use the key in question. The collectibles here. So this is basically the plants that you know. This is some account of troll. I don't know the English words for everything, so I'm so sorry about this. So we have the plate here, okay, basic plate activator, and the torches is enlightened. The block to push, it's only 1 square, so we can push it into the plate. Take care that the plate won't be activated by the block, and if now you walk on the block, you can't activate the plate. Okay, so take really care with this kind of setup that the player won't be soft lock or just lock if there is something messy. We have our chest with the basic loot, the required loot, almost mandatory for every adventure. Okay. The fire camp, so that we can take long rest, take level up, reorder spells and stuff. And then the teleporters. So we have to use this one by one. Okay, we can see that the character goes where we want it to, and oriented in the good way. Okay, and eventually we can come back. So this is how the teleporter works. Okay, so all of this is very basic. Now, can we do something interesting with just this? Maybe yes. And because we are now advanced creators, okay, we can use the servando trick and make some things a little bit more tricky. So we will lock this door and ask for the golden key. Okay, golden key here, which is hidden in the skill check and granted at some point. We will delete this one. Okay, the button, I don't really want it. I will undo the link between the plate and the torch, and I will now change the purpose of the plate in order to activate the skill check. Okay, so the player will have to walk on the plate in order to activate the skill check. We will also add, because now we know the servando trick. Okay, so for the reminder, in case you click the activator, you hold the left button of the mouse, just push a bit on top, okay, and press escape without leaving the button. Once it's done, you leave the button. Okay, so the activator is now invisible, and we will add some area activator, okay, from 1 square, so that when the player will walk here, he will activate the activator area and the plate at the same time. The area activator will activate something directly. Okay, so we will ask that he will activate the torch here, so that the player will know, oh, there is something here that happened. We will add also a knowledge activated, okay, with a chrono pop-up, and we will say when you walk on the plate, you hear, or you heard, I don't know, sorry, some metallic sound on the right wall. Okay, sorry if I mess with your cherished language. I do my best. So we will link this, okay, and then we have all. So we will enlight these torches so that the player comes here, see that the torch is enlighted. So maybe this is a call like universal call in video games, that if you see a torch enlighted, there is something to see there. Okay, and we will use the servando trick once again. So click, push a bit without leaving the holding left button, escape, and we will replace the pushable block on top of this. Okay, so that there is a bit of a puzzle. This is not very complicated, this is then also very simple, but still this is a bit of something to do, some interactions in order to unlock something, and this can be a little puzzle for your player. Not very hard, but enough to create something. Okay, so we will just test this. Okay, so we have our torch here. Oh, there is nothing here. I'm stuck. I can't open this this thing. So you have to add some text and explain the situation if you want. But this is just for you, creator. Okay, so we have the plate here. We work on it. The torches and light. We have the text that give the hint of this, and then the skill check becomes available. We have then the key, and we found also the amulet, so lucky us. We can open the door, okay, and continue our story. So this is a simple things, but still this is something to do. One thing that we haven't seen is the trap here. So it not exists in every environment. This is the two plant that you can put on it in order to explode them, or be yourself exploded if you walk near. Okay. So we will save this. We have seen all the activators that are not related to campaigns. Okay, with this you know everything. Well, maybe not everything, but all is required to make an adventure. Now what we will do in this tutorial is to link all our tutorial together, but still without making a campaign. Okay, campaign will be next tutorial. So what we will do is just use the thing. So we have our virtual exit. Okay, we are in the sewers. So what I want to do is to link toward the NPCs. Okay, because they were in a town. So this is nice, and you see right away in the right corner of your screen that the map, the concerned map, sorry, appears. Okay, so we will aim one of the exits of this map. Okay, so not the 0, because the 0 was the entrance. If you remember, we were in a forest, so not really good with. Here we use a ladder in order to cross the floor. So we will maybe put another entrance in this map. Okay, so we will aim it. This will be the entrance 1, and we will do it right away. So you see the light of the sky. Okay, we will use the exit, and then the modal knowledge will appear in a black screen with you see the light of the sky before loading the map. Okay, so of course you can use this to provide good lore instead of just a sentence. Okay, here we are. So you see where was our entrance 0. Okay, this is here in the forest. So no real link with where we are. Sorry, at the moment. So we'll pick the sewer plaque. Okay, and we will put it here. We will also allow the player to go forth and back. Okay, so we will choose the map that we were just using. Okay, so the sewer entrance, and we will let 0 because our entrance oops, sorry, we will redo. Our entrance here is 0. Okay, so we will have to replace our plate, then let 0 and choose our activators and sewer map. Okay, you go down to the sewers. Okay, we will then add an entrance activator that we will call 1. Okay, and then when the player will come from this point, this exit, toward this map to 5 NPC, then he will aim the entrance 1 and come here. Okay, if he click on the sewer plate, then we will aim the entrance 0 of the map Tuto 06, so it will Tuto 6, sorry, so it will be the sewer ladder. Okay, we will then link this exit also toward the tuto that we made in a forest, so it was operation and stuff with Bertram and the trees. I think you remember, but same thing, we won't aim the entrance 0 because it was not the start of the map, it was more the end. Okay, so we will put 1, but we will have to add an entrance 1 into the other map. So you go towards the forest. Okay, this is good. So we will pick. You see that the map comes every time when you select one. So we have here our map. Okay, the entrance 0 is this one, but our village is more here, so we will connect it as well. So where is it? This is not the sewers, this is the NPCs. Okay, and in English. But here we will pick the entrance 0 because this is the first entrance made for it. And we see ending screen. Now we can see you reach the village. Okay. We will add the entrance. So we don't need this one anymore, okay, because the map now is linked to another one, so the text here will appear. This will not be the victory screen, but for this tuto I will leave the knowledge here for the people who will use maybe the map and who will not be at the same step, okay. But we don't need this one anymore. This one do the job. So this is entrance 1, it's okay. Here we are linked, it's okay. We will add a bit of decoration because we have some cavern entrance, okay, without door and with a door, but the door is just a decoration, not activable. Okay, we will add a cavern here. Then we will add some virtual exit, okay. We will link to the monster and loot tutorial because it was in a cave, okay, and we will reach the entrance 0, it's okay. You enter the cave. We will add also some entrance that will be called entrance 2 now, okay, because there is 0, 1, 2. So that we can leave the cave. Where is the cave? The cave is here. Okay, same thing. We will add a bit of decoration. We have some stairs that goes up. Okay, we will put the exit here. So this is the exit 0 that we will link with the forest now. Where is the forest? This is it, but this is the entrance 2 of the forest, okay? You go to the forest and we will replace the entrance, okay, entrance 0 here. We will put another stairs. I put it here because I don't want to do the fights and stuff. Eventually making the other exit here will be better for an adventure, but you understand what I mean. So I will duplicate the exit. How can I say? You go through some wet rocks and reach the light of a dungeon. Okay. So, but we won't link to this map. We will link to the stronghold with the knowledge entrance 1. Okay. And we will duplicate the exit, but it's called 1. Okay. It's done automatically, so good thing. We have the new map here. Sorry, I forgot to save. It's something to create links, but take care because the links are all of your map, of your story, of your adventure. If you missed one link, then the player can be locked forever, not being able to finish your story, and this will be very dramatic. You will probably curse your family and stuff, and never touch Solasta again. So please test your links. We will do this together. It will be very boring, but I think it's important to do this together in order to speak a little about this. So we will add some trap, okay, that we will link to the cave with monster, okay, but entrance 1, okay. So we climb the stairs, then we climb some wet rocks and go there. You go down to the cavern. Caverns, it's okay in English? Or is it cave? Okay. We will add the entrance, of course, entrance 1. We are good, but we are not done yet. We will add some door. Why not? Door here, entrance here. I will replace this here. Okay, here we will reach the necropolis. How to create a map? Okay, entrance 1. No, entrance 0 is good. You reach the crypt. Okay, save. Then we have our new map. Our new map is here with the exit. Okay, where is it? There. You reach the stronghold. Okay, and we will replace the exit, the entrance. Sorry, near the exit. We will add a door. This is a fake door. Okay, we are good. We can also add some walls in order to finish a bit this map. Okay, we will add this. Okay, so this is a big grail. We will link toward the sewers. This is a good one, but entrance 1, okay. You reach the sewers, so that the player can do the full parkour, okay, reaching every map and making the loop. But we need here an entrance. So now there is the sewers. I want for a bit of a story we can make the entrance here, the link toward the crypt, because there is something to do and stuff. But take care that if the player comes from the other side, then he will be locked here. So take care with things like that. Not meaning that you can't do this, just meaning that take care of things like that. If a player is stuck, it must be for something. Okay, so we will add. There is a fake stairs. Okay, so why not here? And then an exit. Okay, so we haven't seen the several exit activators. Okay, but this is exactly the same. You pick the location that you want, you enter the entrance, and you can eventually give a name to it. So we will do this eventually. We have the crypt. Where is it? This is the first one. Okay, entrance 1 toward the crypt. Okay, and if you want to add another one, you can do from that point, and you can add as many as you want. Also with a text, but take care that the text will be the same for every map aimed. Okay, you found the crypt. So this is good for us, except that we need this thing called 1. Okay, and now we are linked from every map. We will try this. It will be a bit long, a bit boring, but this is something that as creator we have to do, and maybe we have to do several times. Okay, because if a player is stuck, it's on our fault, like 100%. If he's angry at us, it's our fault 100%. Okay, so we have to do this job of testing our map a lot. Like you put your exit, your links, you test, and you test the one you just made, then you test all. Okay, don't hesitate to put it on paper, okay, or paint, or what you want, in order to draw your links and your maps and your quest and everything that can help you to have a good visual on what you did, because at some point you will forget things. Okay, because you have the mind full of new things to do and stuff, and you are very excited about oh, I did this, the player will really enjoy and stuff. So this is totally normal to forget things. So take care from the start to note everything on papers or text, or text notepad or something. Okay, we will test the other side, because eventually we can do mistakes, so we have to test everything, possibly twice. Okay, we will speak a bit more about playtest and how to make the best as possible playtest, and so there is no real guideline, sorry, about playtest, but I will try to draw one, because there is some things that with time and with experience of creating dungeons and speaking with creators and stuff, there is things that certainly comes to become mandatory, like these links between maps. This is like we all do the mistake, okay, myself first. But this is the worst mistake that maybe we can do. Okay, if a link is broken, then the player won't be able to finish your story, and then this is very dramatic, because first maybe he has not that much time to play. So if he's stuck, then he will just jump into another adventure, being angry at you because you have made some mess, and then when the next time he will see your nickname on an adventure, he will think, oh, last time I was stuck, I lose my time, I will prefer to play another one. At least it won't be risky. Okay, So this is very important for the time of the player, because when he decides to play your map, this is like an honor that he do to us, okay? Because there is a lot of maps and stuff, so why mine and why not another? You see what I mean? When you are a player and you choose a map to play, this is because you think your time will be well spent, okay? So take care. This is also respectful from the creator to test the map for the player that accept to give their time to you, okay? So we do. This is very boring. What I'm doing is very boring, even for myself. Going forth and back between the links that actually I know that is good, okay? But maybe I think it's, and I do a mistake. This is the best trap for us creator, okay? Thinking that I know that it's good, I just made it, how can it be bad? How can it be broken? But actually we have to test it to be sure, okay? So I know this is boring, we are all in the same boat. When we do some mapping, some adventures and stuff, we are very excited to share it. And sometimes very tired as well, because this is a lot of energy that we put on our story and a lot of time and stuff. So sometimes we are here like oh, I'm a bit tired, I will test tomorrow. Oh, sorry, they asked me if I want to leave, but I'm maniac, I wanted the 4 to be in the square. So yes, sometimes we are very excited and also tired at the same time and stuff, so we let the playtest like for another time, and then another time we don't have the time, and then we don't playtest the much and the best we can, and at some point we publish the thing, and then broken things happen. Like even with the mapping contest, we've seen some broken things that should not be happen, because the mappers are very good, but this is like common mistakes, okay? So this is okay to do this mistake, but this is not okay to publish a story with this mistake. So take care to really try your map from A to Z, every link, every loot, every fight, everything, hidden things. Even if you think the player can't go that way and stuff, maybe try the way. And this is why also it's important to make a playtest by a player that you allow him to speak to you, okay? Like a player, a creator that you trust, okay? And a creator that you accept if he say, oh, this is very bad what you did, a person that you accept this, okay? Because it will be very important to listen to that kind of comment in order to change it. So I agree 100% that when it comes from a random person, oh, you did a very bad thing and stuff, from a random person, this is very insulting and disrespectful, okay? So that you have to find 1 or 2 players or creators that with who you will accept this, okay? Because this is required. So we have done almost all. I understand for this video that is very boring. I hesitated to cut the part, okay, of this playtest, but I thought that maybe it will be interesting to show it, even if it's very boring, to show that, okay guys, we are all creators, we do all the same boring things in order to make it good, but don't stop to do this, Okay, new creator who have never done some map, it's okay to have this kind of boring moment. It's very mandatory. Okay, you have to spend a little time in this, and even if it's a lot of time not enjoying the game, it's very necessary. Okay, we all do this, and the more we do, the better the map will be, so it's very important. Okay, and afterward, if a player says, oh, this link is broken, but you know that you have done 4, 3, 5 tests, I don't know, then you know that your link is not broken because you have tested it a lot. Okay, so you can already not being angry with the player, but ask him already, okay guy, I did this, it was working, so do you use some mods, what version of the game it is, and stuff like that. Okay, so in order to try to help him, he probably did something like missing a key, missing a plate, missing something. Okay, because you know, because you have done the test. Okay, so here we are, we have done all. Okay, we have crossed every link twice, well, back and forth. Okay, so we know that the map is okay with the links. Now it's up to you to create more or less link, but take care that if you create a city with full houses and taverns and stuff, this will be a lot of playtest for links, but you have to do this. Okay, so we have done the tuto. It's okay. Next one will be with campaigns, so we will see new activators and stuff like that. I will just thank you for watching this one, even if the end it was a very boring part, but seriously, this is very important. Okay, and see you soon for the next tuto.